There are many layers to getting any updates or improvements done to your residence, such as solar, and a lot of that happens without you even realizing.
Enerflo helps streamline things behind the scenes so businesses like RG Electric can focus on what they do best in RG Electrics. David Turpin and Spencer Oberon from Enerflo are here to share even more. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Thanks for having us.
I know this gentleman's right here next to you, but why did you guys decide to go with Enerflo as opposed to so many other competitors?
Well, I've been in the industry this is my 11th year, and there's a lot of software technology out there that utilizes to give a good customer experience all the way from sale to install. You need a great platform. We're kind of a company that likes to do things our own way and pride ourselves on speed. And so when Spencer came and chatted with us about Enerflo, we had we were a little skeptical at first, but ever since we've integrated it 5 years ago, we would never look back.
Yeah.
Well, we've got to talk about Enerflo now. So what inspired the creation of Enerflo, and what industry problems is it currently solving?
Well, I used to sell solar door to door 11 years ago, and it was a cluster. It was a big mess. And so my experience of all the things that you shouldn't have done actually inspired Enerflo, and so that's how we got started.
Yeah, I mean, obviously RG Electric are utilizing your tools. But who else is in the industry leading the way? Is partnering with you? Is it a local thing? Are you guys national? Where are you connected?
Great question. We've got installers in 48 states, so we have contractors that use Enerflo like RG Electric does to do everything from lead generation all the way to PTO, so permission to operate your system, and everything else in between. We also work with finance companies and manufacturers and distributors and even municipalities. So we work with basically every piece that touches a solar job. Even the homeowner has an app to see what's going on, how to communicate, what their ROI is, so they have a lot of visibility, so everything's transparent. So we work with all facets and pieces of the job.
Nice.
Now, in respect to what RG Electric does, how has this really elevated the customer experience and services that you provide?
100%. One of the important things for us is, like Spencer was saying, is a transparent experience. From what you're showing the customer on the platform to what you're putting on their roof stays consistent. And so what Enerflo does is it allows us to do the process from start to finish, see exactly where it is, communicate to the customer when they want to know where the project is at, and so nothing gets dropped on the way to the end completion of it.
Yeah. How does the tool actually operate? How these systems implement themselves to allow contractors to do what they do best whilst delivering excellence to their customers?
Well, that's a great question. The industry has so many different apps. They're disparate. They're not connected to each other. And so what we have specialized in is integration. And so there's different apps for design. There's different apps for lead nurturing, lead generation. And so we actually take all of those different apps and we stitch them together in one homogeneous experience.
Like a hub for everything.
A hub for everything. You come in, you log in, and you can have just one easy flow to do a job. So that helps you with context switching. It makes the job more efficient. It cuts down on tech usage, so we can do a lot of tech consolidation because of that. But it really allows RG Electric, their awesome crew, and other installers across the country and sales orgs to operate in one spot and to be really efficient.
Yeah.
When we're on the topic of solar, I always think it's important to sort of leave, especially viewers watching, with maybe some insight or advice that you would recommend to people considering, if solar is right for them.
Want to jump into that?
Yeah. Honestly, who doesn't want to save money and produce their own power? Mm-hmm. Now, there are some people that this doesn't make sense for, right? If you have low electric bills, or maybe you're very, very old, this probably doesn't make a lot of sense. But for the vast majority of Americans, you can produce your own power, you can save money, you can even, it's like rent versus own. You can rent your power or you can own your own power. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of benefits to it, whether it's environmental benefits. You're a climate warrior, awesome, get on board. Mm-hmm. You're a fiscal warrior, you want to save more money, great, get on board. If you're somewhere in between, sweet.
Yeah.
So there's a benefit for everyone.
I love what you said earlier was about the customers can utilize this app too, so that they can pinpoint where the project's at, how long it's taken to completion, how much they spent, things like that too.
Yeah.
It's fascinating. Thank you so much for coming in, guys. Thank you.
You're welcome.
To learn all about the services from RG Electric, or if you're a contractor yourself in need of logistical solutions that Enerflo provide, visit the sites on your screen right now.